You are now tuned in to the 411 for your fantasy football with your host, Autumn Wind Williams.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Autumn Wind Williams, and you're now tuned in to the 411 for your fantasy football. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the 411DFS. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment below, and we're going to get it on for week 9. Give you the quarterback, running back, the wide receiver, tight end, and the defense that I'm selecting for my main lineup for week 9 on Draftkings, Fanduel, and Yahoo. But man, I've just been kicking back today, watching some college football. Played a little free game that Draftkings had on there, presented by Wangler. Got me a quick $5, thanks to the running back from Oklahoma State. I think it's Chuba Hubbard. I call him Chupacabra. You know, everybody know about Chupacabra, right? If not, then Google Chupacabra. You will see why I call him that as a nickname, because he's a beast. Man was just running all over people. Yeah, I got a quick $5. Was up 15 for a free game. That's pretty good. I get lucky with a lot of free games. I always encourage you guys take advantage of any free games that you see you can play on in DFS, whether it's League of Legends or football, basketball, baseball, hockey, EPL, basketball, like I said, college football today. You know, just think about my first year in DFS. I won. It was crazy. I don't think I shared this story with you guys. My first year in DFS, where I won $1,600 on Fanduel off of 2 free lineups. It was an NBA lineup, you know, 2 free lineups together. It was an NBA lineup and an NCAA lineup for basketball that Fanduel had free rolls for me. So I put in real fast. I don't even watch, you know, college sports that much. Lately, I've been watching a lot of college football, but basketball I hardly ever watch. But I just did a guessing game, picked players from teams that I liked growing up. In NBA, I selected players that I felt like had a good chance, but I didn't know anything about stacking or anything back then. I was just trying to pick some players real quick so I can head out the door and hang out with the family. Look at my phone. 4 or 5 hours later, and I won $1,600 off of 2 free rolls. I was like, wow, God is good all the time. That's a fact, though. But yeah, man, just been kicking back, watching sports all day, building my lineups, getting ready for tomorrow. I know I'm making this video really late. I wasn't sure if I was going to even make the video, because I ain't been getting that much love on YouTube. You guys just sitting idle and don't comment, don't like, don't share, don't subscribe. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna let everybody suffer because of some guys and gals out there that don't want to support. You know, I gotta make this video for the ones that actually do support. But yeah, it's been a rough week for your boy, work-wise. This buzz for you, dilly dilly, if they still say that. Yeah, it's been a rough week this week, work-wise, my full-time job. So I'm just trying to chill, relax. Got a lot of rest today, along with building the lineups and watching sports. Now it's time to just kick back, have some brews, and, you know, pregame it a little bit for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to get on with the lineups for week 9 for you guys on FanDuel, Draftkings, and Yahoo. And at quarterback, I'm going in a lot on this game with the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Traders. Yeah, this is a second week. Las Vegas Traders are going to be in a high implied total that a lot of people are targeting in DFS. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get my hands dirty into it also with a quarterback by the name of Matthew Stafford. I feel like the Lions owe us some money after that Trey Carson stunt they pulled last week when everybody was expecting Ty Johnson and J.D. McKissick to ball out, which didn't happen. But in this game, I'm expecting them to almost abandon the run completely. Stafford, he completed 25 of 32 pass attempts for 342 yards with 3 TDs last week against the Giants. Over the last 2 weeks, though, Stafford, he's completed 71% of his attempts and got 7 touchdowns. So he's looking good in this match. Now, he threw an interception in each of the last 2 games, but you think I'm worried about that against the Traders' defense against the pass? If you think so, look at the last video, how I clowned him. We're moving on to running back. I have Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns going against the Denver Broncos. Yeah, high elevation, all that, I understand, in Yahoo Stadium. But Chubb carried the ball 20 times for 131 yards and caught 1 target for 7 yards against the Patriots. That's pretty good against the Patriots. But at the beginning of the game, man, I was pissed off. He fumbled twice in the first quarter. Not just the first quarter, he fumbled twice, but it was on back-to-back plays. And after the second time he fumbled, it looked like he wasn't. He had a tear on his cheek. It looked like he had a tear on his cheek or something. But for a moment, the camera zoomed on him. But I didn't think he was gonna get any more play after that. But yeah, they still put your boy out there, and he got 131 yards, like I said, on 20 carries, so that's pretty good. Besides that minor issue though with fumbling, I think he's going to do pretty good. He'll get another 100 yards rushing like he did 3 of the last 4 games. All right, moving on to wide receiver. I'm going to the other side of the game of the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Traders. I'm talking about Terrell the Gazelle Williams. Now, I know he's chalky, but it's a reason why he's chalk. Terrell Williams and Darren Waller are averaging 47% of the targets thrown by Derek Carr. And last week versus the Texans, he played 89% of the Raiders' offensive snaps, catching 3 of the 6 targets for 31 yards and a touchdown. Terrell missed a couple games this season. However, all the games that he actually played, he scored a touchdown and double digits fantasy points. So the consistency's there. Moving on to tight end, I have TJ Hawkinson of the Detroit Lions. I know you guys probably scratching your head like, why is he picking Hawkinson? With the guys I'm selecting, I can't pick Travis Kelce. Waller would be cool, but what I'm trying to do with the lineup, I can't fit him in. I know Derrick Henry, yeah. Why not him? Because I have to go for a cheap tight end, and I'd rather stack this tight end with my quarterback, where I feel I'm kind of confident with putting TJ Hawkinson in with Matthew Stafford, because even though Hawkinson only got 1 target for 21 yards last week, the reason why I'm stacking him with Stafford is he likes to spread the ball around, to multiple receivers. And that's why each Stafford lineup, I'm going to be putting in a different wide receiver. I might be wasting some money on some, but it's going to be a possibility, a huge upside on other lineups that I do. So, you probably got to lose some money to win some money on other lineups that picking Stafford. Excuse me for a small beer break. Back to the show though. Other reason why I'm picking Hawkinson, Raiders are ranked 30 against the pass, and giving up 4th most fantasy points each week against the tight end position. So that's another reason why I'm picking TJ Hawkinson. Some people call him TJ Dropkinson, but I hope you just call Touchdown TJ tomorrow. You like that, huh? Touchdown TJ. That's going to be his new nickname starting tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe get a touchdown or 2. Hot take. All right, moving on to defense. What I have is the Cleveland Browns stacking with Nick Chubb. The reason why I'm stacking the Cleveland Browns defense with Nick Chubb, Joe Flacco all of a sudden injured after he speaks his mind about the way the Denver Broncos are calling plays. That was ridiculous, man. I'm like, why they do dude like that? Why did they do dude like that? Just for speaking his mind. He tried to be a leader, and he felt like it was certain things that weren't right with his team. So I don't blame him. You know, especially the way the Broncos been playing this year. They've been garbage. Straight up rubbish. But moving on to what I'm saying, though, as far as with the Browns, you know, Drew Lock is on IR, injury reserve, for those that don't know what that acronym is. And the Broncos, they're throwing out Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen he's starting his first regular season NFL game. And since he was a senior at the University of Arkansas, and that was about 3 or 4 years ago. So he hasn't really got any real playing time besides preseason against some scrubs. So what I see that's going to happen, you know, his first NFL game starting, I wouldn't be surprised if he's nervous and he goes out there and it's a domino effect. You got the pick six, turnover, sacks, etc. I think all that's going to happen to him, man. I know he's at home in Denver, but I don't know if there's any home field advantage for this rookie, pretty much a rookie. He's going to go out there, man, and just crap in his pants against the Cleveland Browns, who got more of a healthier defense now. I know they haven't been living up to the standards that everybody had for them at the beginning of the season, but I think they're going to make a high impact tomorrow in Mile High Stadium. So expect that, because it will happen. So yeah, I'm going to go up and down my lineup, give you the guys that I have tomorrow again, so you can write it down, type it down, or whatever you have to do, or just fill them in the lineups right now while I speak. At quarterback, we got Matthew Stafford, Detroit Lions, going against the Las Vegas Raiders. Running back, we had Nicholas Chubb, Cleveland Browns, going against the Denver Broncos. At wide receiver, we have Terrell Gazelle Williams, my kinfolk. He is with the Las Vegas Raiders, unfortunately. He's going to be going against the Detroit Lions, part of my game stack. And to finish off my game stack, we have TJ Hawkinson with the Detroit Lions at tight end, going against the Las Vegas Raiders. And stacking with my running back, Nick Chubb, we have the Cleveland Browns going against the Denver Broncos. About to be a sack attack all over Brandon Allen, y'all. But yeah, it's been nice talking to you guys. I'm about to see if there's any finishing touches I need to do on my lineup. Not going to tinker too much. You know, when you're drinking too much, you might tinker too much. So I'm going to try not to do too much of both. Pre-game a little. Check to see if there's any questionables in my lineup that I need to put in a flex position. And that's about it. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour. And you might wake up on time to see that London game in the morning. So yeah, set your clock back 1 hour. Let's give you a little bit more time to prepare for tomorrow, main slate. Or if you want to play a showdown for that London game that I was speaking on, go ahead and do that, man. Besides that, you know, there's always one thing I got to tell you. Just win, baby. Peace. I'm out.